watching me and laughing all over again. I'm so fucking cute when I'm drunk. Especially, like, I have no enemies in the world, so I blame Kristen for everything. And, like, even when I'm out with Grams doing stuff, so if I trip and fall, I'll be like, fucking Kristen, because it's just funny at this point. But when I, go off, then occasionally I still am not fully vented about a lifetime of disappointment in this country. All I wanted growing up as a child and why I studied so hard was to be an engineer, scientist type. It was just to be a scientist. And then I later learned what an engineer was and went and pursued that and did work my way up to, working with scientists and doing all that kind of stuff. And I never would have gone to a career fair where there was defense contractors. I never would ever have worked for the military or talked to anybody in the military, dated anyone in the military, had friends with anybody that was in the military. All I wanted in life was to study my ass off and do something to be helpful, to counterbalance that there are countries that go to war and stuff like that. To me, that they are part of the problem, and I'll always be too good to associate with them. I do like Mr. D, that where I live here, and I do like Brandon's and stuff like that, but they were part of the solution. We lost both those wars, and that makes me proud that they were part of that. But I would never, ever, associate or date somebody or get a pension, any of that kind of shit. And it's really just heartbreaking to me that I finally made it to NASA and then found out that they're part of the military. And, then I tried to quit and with flair. And they, people still bother my daughter and me. But if I were kids, I would not study. I wouldn't take any of those standardized tests at this point. I wouldn't work for American currency, and I sure as hell wouldn't vote. So I think this whole pandemic is very interesting because I told you guys it was going to be unnecessary.